Channel CodeBridge, and today we will talk about what is NPM packages and how to create an NPM package for your project, right? So what is NPM package, by the way? If you are a beginner in Node.js or React.js or React Native, any Node.js dependent framework, you will know, like, you have to do npm install to install your dependencies. So what is the dependencies, what is the purpose of these dependencies? So when developer works on a larger project, they used to divide their set of codes between among their team members, right? So for an example, I'm working on an application of a project A, and my application number is 1, and that application is using a functionality like getting time zone of a particular time zone from a particular IP address, right? So in application 2, in application 3, all the teams needs the same code, right? But it is not public anywhere. So you have to create an npm package and host it on npm js, or you can just host it on github, but you have to create a separate repository for that. So I guess you got the reason behind making how why to make a private npm js package, and why do other guys make public packages, like they've created react and all the basic thing. Like if you need an input field for react js, you will get it on npm js. So let me show you something. There is a website npmjs.com where you can just search and find any of your favorite packages here. So let's talk about this moment package. I really love this because they have all the features to format times and modify time zones and everything. So uh, for if you talk about the reason behind making public packages, is just to help grow the community, right? Like I'm doing, right? So they used to but if you are creating a public package, then you should be responsible for the quality of code, and you should be maintaining it throughout all the versions, right? So let's not talk about bullshit. Let's start doing that. So today we'll be creating an npm package, and we will be hosting on npmjs.com. And so for that, you just have to visit your project directory. So yeah, so next step will be, you just have to type a command npm init, and it will ask for the package name. And if you talk about the package name, you should be having a unique package name, right? So we will be using so when you are just trying to create a public package name, you have to search on npmjs.com, like is it available or not. So we will be creating a sum function, and let's search like code base sum is available on npm.js or not. Yeah, it returns 0 package found. So we can name our package code bridge sum, and let's leave this version behind, because see, there is a very interesting story behind this version. We'll be discussing on next video, right? So let's skip it. Let's skip description, because it is used to describe what are limitation and what are the features of this library. Will not be having a very large library for that. So let's just skip it. And it helps in your SEO, like if you're just creating a competing library, then it will help you to compete with other libraries, right? So if we talk about the entry point is something like entry point is like this is the first JS file which will be executed when someone is importing your library, right? So let's just skip it, and we'll be having an index.js in our case. So we are not writing any test script, so let's just skip it. We are not integrating any Git software for that, so let's skip it. And again, the keyword is related to the SEO thing. Okay, and you can name yourself an author. Don't worry. So we are not having any specific license for that, so just let's skip it. Yeah, it just created a package.json file. This is not created, but it is asking for everything is all right. So we will press enter button. Yeah. So if you go to our code bridge folder, it will just you will just get a package.json file. I'll create a separate video for that to explaining what is name, version, description, scripts, and everything. But in this video, I'll be just explaining like how to create a library for that. So uh, it is safe to just do npm I. Yeah, we don't have any repository, but it will just get a log file. We'll discuss this log file in next video. So let's just start working on our library. So as we discussed, the entry file is index.js. If you don't write this line, and it will automatically take index.js as a default. But if you just want to make changes to this, like if you just rename it to main.js, you have to rename this index.js to main.js. So this is nothing but a entry file for our program. So okay, so let's talk about our content of our library. So we'll be creating some function which will just add two functions, two digits, and return the sum of that two digits, right? So this is module.exports. I don't know you are familiar with module.exports or not, but we will discuss this in next few videos. But let's talk about it. Just returns a map, right? It just returns an object. So we will be creating a map, and the key will be add, and value will be a function. Function will take two parameters, and that will be param1, param2, right? And it will return param1 plus param2, right? So we have created an add function, and it is returning a function, and function is returning the sum of all the parameters, right? So it's time to publish this tiny library to npm.js. So what command we like is publish. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, it just zipped all repository, I mean our set of project, and it is just uploaded to, yeah, npm.js. Let's check it out. Let's copy this package name and search on npm.js. Yeah, we got it. We got our npm package live on npm.js. Congrats. So let's just create another project. Okay, this project will be using this particular library. So let's move to this project. We will do same thing, npm init, and we will give this package name to test. Press 5 times, 6 times, enter. It will just create another Node.js project, and here you will use this dependency. So what will be the key of dependency? This, yeah. And what is the version of this repository? This package, of course. So when you are just editing this package JSON, just make sure this is not a JS object, this is a JSON file, right? So you should be caring about the comma and these literals, right? So we are in test directory. So what we'll do next, we'll do install this library. So sit tight, guys. Bang. So we have our library in our project. So this is very interesting. So we got add function in our node module, and how we will use it, like we will create again an entry file that will be index.js. So how we can use it, const sum equals to require, what is the package name, yeah, okay. What we will do is console.log sum 1 comma 2, I don't know, finger crossed. What will be output of this function is, sum is not a function. Okay, okay, yeah, of course, because um, sum dot add is a function. Sum dot add is a function. Sorry, guys. So it just returns 3. Oh, thank you so much. So you can share this video to your colleagues and juniors and other guys, like it will just help me to just get motivated and to get more and more videos in my channel. And this was my first video, and I'll be getting more and more throughout this week, right? Thank you so much.